like over the last week. 1 win in 5 games. Tonight we're watching Kyrie Irving, former #1 pick, to live up to, Kenny, but he's matched.
I heard you from a lot of areas of the floor, and he shoots the 3 off the dribble, spot up 3, dribble, break you down off the dribble, get you in transition. Which way can he beat you? He's a natural-born scorer, but when he's becoming that natural passer, it makes this team almost unstoppable to beat.
Yes, natural-born scorer. That's because he was born in New Jersey. People underestimate his strength. He's tough. He's strong. And I don't know between him and Steph Curry who has the best handles in the game.
I was just going to ask that very question.
Oh, you might have to throw Chris Paul in there, too. He's got some handles.
No way. Stop it.
Okay,
no.
Those two.
Okay, then who would you take?
Handles-wise?
Yeah.
I'm going with Kyrie. Just strictly handles, I'm going with Kyrie.
I'm going with Steph Curry. He make people fall. He make legends fall.
Oh, I like that. I like that. He makes legends fall. Hey, Kevin Harlan.
That was a movie, wasn't it?
A legend in his own right, standing by to make the call.
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. It's all about the Eastern Conference. That's where the action is today as the Atlanta Hawks get ready to battle. This game against Cleveland is the first time they've met this season. Last season, they had the upper hand in the series, going 3-1 against these guys.
Yeah, 2 conference rivals. I mean, they'll play each other a total of 4 times this season.
Yeah, plenty of opportunity here, guys, to get on each other's bad side. I mean, if they weren't already. Should make for some fairly high drama.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. Green, he's in a shooting. He's out there with Kyrie Irving, and it's Hansen in at the small forward. Now, here is Irving. Pass to Green. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
At the line for Hawks, Frank. At the line for 2. Under 6.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Both free throws good from Green.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Schroeder kicks to Horford. Passes it to Flowers. There's the dish to Mirotic. No good with the elbow jumper. So for Cleveland, their last game, a win against New York.
And even in hostile territory, as they were that day, they had no jitters at all. I mean, the confidence kept growing as
Here's Irving. The teardrop falls in.
Uh-oh, a little showboating at the end of that one.
Hawks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. They set the screen. Mirotic, a screen on Irving. Here's Schroeder. Over to the left wing. Flowers. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Well, I think this is the start they wanted. Come out and put some points up early. 3 of 4 so far.
Here's Green, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
Horford. Good D by Love.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
And a chance now to go over to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with head coach Mike Budenholzer.
The one player on his mind in this matchup, Kevin Love. And it's not for his scoring ability, but for the harm he can do to a team on the backboards. You saw what he can do to teams if he goes unchecked, Coach said. We don't want to let him get up and get over 20 or 30 rebounds on us. And to do that, we got to check him out each time a shot goes up. Guys, easier said than done.
Thank you, Doris. Horford the pass to Waters. Back to Horford. Schroeder with the ball. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. And that one's good.
How about the last-minute decision there to pull the shot down and get a better one for your team?
Oh, wide open look for Love. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Mirotic the screen. The pass to Flowers. Now here's Schroeder, covered by Irving. Just 4 to shoot. From about 19 feet. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green.
Green. Azonia. A's ball. And now your Atlanta Hawks cheerleaders.
And why don't we quickly go to the 2K leaderboard and find out which shooting guards have been the hottest at the free throw line this season. Fourth, Freak.
You know, he's just the guy you do not want to send to the line. I mean, defenders always have to think twice about initiating contact with him because of that percentage.
And that makes attacking the basket a very appealing option for him. I mean, he doesn't have to live and die by the jump shot. He can drive the lane and dare the defense to come at him.
Now here's Irving. 11 points for him in that last game against New York.
Kevin, a remarkable night for him passing the basketball as well. He did a great job racking up the assists.
Well, they're fortunate. The defense was taking a big chance leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
Green, the screen. Pass to Montgomery. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Looking at the last game for the Atlanta Hawks, it was a loss to the Hornets.
And listen, you have to take advantage of the freebies. And on that night, they did not. And that is why they just could not recover.
Exactly. I mean, they left too much cheese at the foul line. And in the end, it mattered on the scoreboard and cost them.
And that one's good.
And back and forth we go. That bucket gives us another lead change.
Too many of those to count. These teams have matched each other shot for shot, play for play. It has been impressive.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
You're right on target there, Greg. Of the last 10 points they've allowed, 8 have come from in close.
Now here's Schroeder looking for his first basket still in this one. And he gets it to go.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
Now here's Collison. Outside, Green. Here's Lopez. And another miss by Cleveland.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
It's stolen by Green. All alone, hammers it home to polish off the break.
Great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and trigger the fast break.
And now just a one-possession game thanks to that quick hitter. Outstanding play in the open court.
In Atlanta again with the bucket.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
The Hawks leading by 3. Here's Azonia, and so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
J.R. Smith's checked in for Cleveland. Now here's Collison. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Green can't hit from in close.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
The Hawks have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. That's good from Hezonja.
2 shots.
Both good from the line that time. 43 seconds left here in the first quarter. Collison kicks to Smith. The drive by Green. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. 10 points for Freak.
Boy, this game is off to a flying start.
Yeah, we're seeing some high-octane offense from both sides in this one.
Here's Hezonja. 11 points for him in that last game against Charlotte. Off the screen. That shot is off target. That makes him 2 for 3. Here's Green. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against New York.
And it just wasn't about the offense. I mean, he was racking up the steals and taking advantage of some sloppy play by the opponent.
Up in time. No good trying to beat the buzzer. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Hawks lead by 5. 2K Sports back in a moment here at Phillips Arena in Atlanta.
And now, your Atlanta Hawks cheerleaders.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Hawks.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court for Atlanta, they've got Horford. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Johnson. And it's Waters in at the 3. Irving's shot is good. Atlanta leading by 5. Johnson the screen. Flowers the pass to Horford. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Another 3 for Atlanta.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Knicks was superb. He dropped a cool 33 points, and he was his usual self on the defensive end, providing a bunch of steals. What a show it was as he put up some really amazing numbers when it was all said and done. Even we marveled at his performance, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. He played at a level that very few players are capable of playing.
And, you know, I'll be interested to see how much he's got left in the tank. I mean, that performance had to take a lot out of him.
Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes supreme confidence can increase your stamina and endurance. So I'll be interested to see how that affects his play.
And so it's Atlanta with it. J.R. Smith making his last shot. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play, because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight.
Atlanta with the ball. Following the miss by Kyrie Irving. Pass to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the screen. Picked by Horford. Here's Schroeder. They get the rebound. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Here's Irving. That one a little long.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Picked by Horford. Here's Schroeder. Passes it to Flowers. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches. And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Schroeder, no good on the triple. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. And Irving pulls it down. For Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. And there's J.R. Smith on the assist by Irving. Irving's got 6 assists in the game. Johnson the screen. Now the feed to Horford. This is to Schroeder. Shot by post. Here's Johnson. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Johnson's got his first points of the night. Irving passes to Dort. Puts up a 3. And another 3 for Cleveland.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Johnson the screen. There's the screen for the 3. Again, Johnson missing. Cavaliers have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. And another 3 from Smith. Smith's got 8.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Horford, good. Clarky talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition of that.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, not even through the first half, and it's been one heck of a battle.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Here's Smith, following the basket by Al Horford. A 3, and another 3 for Cleveland.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Now, here's Schroeder. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Just 5 on the clock. Waters tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Irving drives in. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Now it's a 4-point Cavalier lead.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Anytime your field goal percentage is in the high 50s, partner, you're doing something right.
It's up a 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Back to Irving. He kicks it to Smart. He feeds it to Smith. No good from outside. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
Horford with the screen on Irving. Schroeder kicks to Horford. Irving with the steal. And now Irving pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Schroeder with the ball. Out guarded by Smart. To stop the run. Good on that shot. And with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Horford. Right side Irving. Out to the wing. Takes the 3. No good. And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. Cavaliers ahead. They're up by 4. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, your Atlanta Hawks cheerleader.
All right, listen closely, man. I've got a few things to touch on. We're going to turn this from a close game into our game. Our passing has been very precise. I'll give you guys a lot of credit for that. We've been extremely smart with the ball, basically haven't given them any gifts whatsoever. If there was a real positive to be found, it was in transition. We made some really quick, sharp outlet passes and got some easy buckets on the break. That's where they might be most vulnerable. And let's try to play the second half at a moderate pace. Not too slow, but not too fast that it turns into a shootout. That's not what we want. That's it for now, guys. Let's go get that W.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
And he just went off in those first 2 quarters, guys. He's capable of doing that on a consistent basis as well. So we might see some changes from a defensive standpoint as they try to disrupt his rhythm in the second half.
You know, guys, I think you've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him up like he has been.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Green in a 2-guard. He's out there with Irving, and it's Hansen in at the 3 spot. Kyrie Irving grabs the miss. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Green, the screen. Irving dishes to Green. Kicks it to Lopez. Feeds to Irving. Cleveland moving it around. And that'll be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain possession.
And you know what? Just a little too much heat on that pass for him to come up with the steal.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that was going to be a tough catch for either one of them.
From deep, Green. Good. Green's got the first bucket of the third here for Cleveland.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
They retain possession. Horford no luck.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
Irving passes to Green. It's a big high bounce and goes in. Green's got 5 points now this quarter.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
I love that mid-range shot, Greg. It's definitely given the defenders something extra to think about.
The lead pushed to double digits. And it's an 11-point Cavalier lead.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
Powered down with both hands.
Well, it's gone back and forth for a while here, but they're really starting to push out. They're looking good right now.
For Atlanta, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Collison's out there. Here's Azania. 9 points in the game so far. Can they get it? Green with the block.
You know, they're not totally dominating the glass, but they're definitely doing enough to keep this lead right where it is.
Yeah, but they've separated themselves, Clark, in a number of categories. Rebounds just being one of them.
Love kicks to Green. Fades away. Collison, no good. The Hawks trail by 13. The dish to Bazemore. Now, here is Mirotic. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Lopez with the steal. At the elbow, it's Collison. Back to Green. Fires the three. Offensive rebound. Lopez. The shot is off.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
And there's the pass to Bazemore. Here's Mirotic. Hits the front of the rim and out. The Cavaliers leading by 13. Outside, Green.
Sticking too much.
To the paint. Here's Love, and he uses the glass on the layup. Love's got 7.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Now here is Mirotic. Mirotic the screen. Three-pointer. Shot is off.
Yeah, the offense seems completely in disarray.
Exactly. But at the other end, it's one bucket after the other. This run is getting out of hand right now.
Now Mirotic following the three-point attempt by Freak. Shot to stop the drought, and once again off the mark by Atlanta. Cavaliers have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. And the wide open shot from Collison. No good on the triple. The Hawks trail by 15. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Bazemore dishes to Green. Here's Mirotic. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Cleveland's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. And here's Love from the arc, and he gets it to go. Love's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Okay, Atlanta, let's keep it going for your very own Atlanta Hawks cheerleaders.
Having an efficient three-point attack, very tough to defend. Let's see some of the best. The Cavaliers, number 1.
The threat of deep shooting makes everything easier offensively. They've been incredibly accurate from long range.
Here's Azania, right through the D for the layup. Azania's got 11 points. Cleveland with the ball. A 14-2 run over the last bit. And it's Green with the jam.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
Deflects the pass, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Johnson, he's checked in for Atlanta. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Smart's checked in. They set the pick. Clock at 6. And it's good off the back rim and in. Mirotic has got 5 points so far. Outside, Green. Here's Lopez. And he makes good on the layup. And the Cavaliers lead by 18.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting the ball in the paint like this.
It's stolen by Green. We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter of the game. Mirotic passes to Green. Takes a three. That's good for Mirotic on the assist by Johnson. And it's 8 points for Nikola Mirotic. Green inside. Count that one.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Here's Bazemore. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Brinks it to Bazemore. 6 to shoot. Right wing. Fires the three. Mirotic's shot is off.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle, and that's held true in this one so far.
And Clark, their effort on the glass has given them the advantage, but it's also been the effort in general that's made a difference. I mean, if you're looking to get back into this game, you have to get tougher defensively.
In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Count the bucket.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
And that one is stuck right through.
Make it 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right, Kevin?
Yeah, that's right. You got it. And he was ultra safe with that dunk.
No reason not to be.
And guys, as he should be. Remove all doubt on that attack.
Outside, Green. Stolen. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Cavaliers lead by 17. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. The Cavaliers leading by 17. Horford is out there with Mirotic. Then there's Dennis Schroeder, and it's Flowers in at the shooting guard position. So that's the Hawks 5. And it's off from three-point range.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Cavaliers?
The mid-range that you've seen from them about as good as it gets, and there has not been a drop-off in the second half.
Something that also stands out tonight is the number of assists they have. I mean, that's a mark of a good club.
Now here's Irving. Love with the bucket.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Well, that's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Now here's Green. And stolen by Mirotic. And here's the fast break. Got a piece of it. Here's Horford. No good. Good D from Love. Cleveland leading by 15. They shoot again. And Green with the lay-in. Green's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Well, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points from close range. So I'd have to agree with you, partner.
They can't guard us on the floor. Spacing. Spacing.
Here's Flowers. No good. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more.
Atlanta now, following the miss by Freak. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established.
And I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Green with the rebound.
Yet in the quarter. He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's falling here since.
Love outside. Nobody near Irving. Misses, and he wants that one back.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
The Hawks working the ball around. Pass to Schroeder. At the top of the key, Horford. Pass to Schroeder. Here's Flowers. And another field goal in his total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
Inside, here's Irving. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Cavaliers lead by 17.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And that one's good. Schroeder.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
Irving kicks to Green. Feeds to Lopez. Up and in on the layup.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Hawks have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Down low. Here's Flowers. The Cavaliers pull it in.
And even though he missed that, you have to take those shots when you get the opportunity.
Exactly. They don't come much better or easier than that.
And that's his second triple of the half. None for him going into the break.
And here's Schroeder following the three-pointer by Freak. And that one's good. Schroeder's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Lopez against Mirotic. Lopez, no luck. The Hawks trail by 18. Schroeder kicks to Mirotic, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
A long windup and a strong follow-through on that one-hand jam.
He's not going to mess that one up for sure.
I sure hope not.
Now, here is Irving. Green with a screen for Irving, and they call an illegal screen here.
Yeah, another turnover. The guys on the whole, I think they've done a great job of running their offense without too many miscues.
Atlanta making a switch here as Anya's checked in. Mirotic the screen. Here's Horford out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
You know, that's hard to explain that play. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did.
The Cavaliers leading by 16. Green the screen. Irving dishes to Green. Free throw line jump shot. Here's Lopez, and good on the basket. Book it. Atlanta's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Schroeder with the ball. Guarded now by Irving. And it's Schroeder missing.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Kicks it out to Love. Here's Green. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Green's got 28.
And really, I like the fact that even with the big lead, they never coasted.
To me, that's a sign of a really good team, Greg, because you should always be playing against the game and yourself. I know there's an opponent out there, but when you have a lead, it's all about continuing to execute. Do what you do and stay true to that. And I like that aggressiveness and full speed ahead kind of attack that they have.